Okay, now presenting towards us is architect Kalpesh Kumar Patel, Associate Professor from School of Architecture, KLE Technological University, Hubli. Welcome you, sir. You can start your
Thanks,
presentation.
Rupesh. So you can see my presentation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can see your screen.
So the
Yeah.
PowerPoint is there.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. I thank IUDI and the KS College of Architecture for the opportunity. So first, I will actually tell the process of UD what we take in our college. Then I can go into the show the students' work. So for us, so urban design mediates between architecture and planning. So people ask us definition of urban design. So we have students of various backgrounds. So I mean by background, I mean from small towns and rural background. So we have this. This studio is going to help them if they want to pursue masters in urban design or urban studies. So it can be learning for them. So usually in bachelor's, when I was a student, we never studied urban design in VTU, but I did my master's from CEPT University. So later I realized that it is very important not just to pursue masters, even though being an architect, this studio is very important because this helps them to become socially awake architects or aware architects, and it manifests the importance of public realm and context in architectural projects. So when we started, so when I joined as a faculty in 2010, so we become autonomous, we were autonomous college that time. So we introduced urban design studio for in 2011. Initial years, we had Hubli Harvard as the area of study. So later on, we took heritage towns like Badami and Gokarna. But now we have 60 intake. So we were two divisions. So one division focused on Kalyan Karnataka or Hyderabad Karnataka cities like Vijaypura, Gulbarga, and Bidar. The second one, we looked at small towns actually in northern Karnataka. So we're looking at small town urbanism, where the population of the cities is towns is from 50,000 to 1 lakh. So what happens? What is the role of an urban design here? So we call our urban design as a reading an urban fabric actually. First we go for a field survey and do the survey, then actually find what are the issues and everything. So before that, I just structure of the UD at us. So we have in 7th semester. So since the studio is very hectic, so we require a lot of time. Usually we have urban design studio before campus planning actually, because we want to use that vacation period for data collection and field visit. So the process is we faculties discuss the town or area which we have to give them. So in the holidays only we address and inform about the studio and the town identified. And also we present them the previous batches UD work done. And also we present what we studied in CEPT. All those works we present to them. So we divide the students into groups. So for us, base map is very important. So base map is prepared using CDP. You all know Google Earth images and revenue maps. So like in the VTU, we have that urban design theory. We don't have that. So since our students don't have awareness about urban design theory, so we make them read the books actually compulsorily, mandatorily, at least 10 books, each group wise we give them, they present to the class, and all they make into a book review kind of thing and sheets which are printed up in the class for everybody to look. So just going, the field survey usually we go for 1 to 2 weeks. This is the data collection required for the documentation work. So history, heritage, statistics and demographics we collect, and human development index also we look at. URDFA guidelines also we look at. So with the documentation, we do nearly 19 layers actually, land use map, whatever in the urban design we want, from land use to density to hierarchy of roads, built open, nodes and landmarks. Other than these 19 layers, we also document the typology of residents and public buildings. Earlier, we used to prepare questionnaire and give to the general public to get their feedback, any issues they're facing. But usually what happens in vernacular language in Kannada, it is better to have an interaction with them. So we take interviews and talk to them. So our process is, after the field survey, the layers are drafted and structuring the layers and data collected has happened. Then the students analyze the layers, data collected, and arrive at the understanding, findings, and inferences. And based on this, SWOT analysis is done. And based on the SWOT analysis, vision and objectives are formed for the city. And then the master plan, having policies and interventions for the development of the city, happens. And later, individual interventions, demonstration of projects are seen. So as we are in a very two-tier city, having experts, so we involve external experts for our internal reviews also. So we have architect Mansi Bal, architect Guru Prasanna sir has also come, and architect Shivrao Channapatna for last studios. In our own school, we have 5 core faculties who are with masters in urban design. So I will be presenting the last semester's work only during the COVID period only. So this semester started in Feb 2021, and last month it got over. So I was telling about small town urbanism. We had thought that usually it is always, we take projects from heritage cities or like that. But what happens to cities where the culture and the heritage, even though it's there, but it doesn't have huge monuments or something like that, what happened? For those kind of cities, what an urban design can play a role, and our students can learn through that. So usually we tried in Haveri district. In Haveri district, we covered Haveri, Shiggaon, Saunur, and last semester Ranebenur. But due to COVID, we wanted very near to Hubli, so we took Gadag, Betgeri. So this is the location context of the thing. Gadag is the one of the smallest districts in Karnataka. So very well connected with highways and all. So it comes on the way to Hampi from Hubli. So it lies on that location. So this is the city at the glance. So the lake you see is the Bhishma Lake in the center with a huge Basveshwara statue. So history and timeline of the city. So city evolved from the 10th century to the 90s. It started from it was under the rule of Gangas, Rashtrakutas, and Chalukyas and all there. The city has seen development since the last 10 years, actually. So we are regarding the statistics and demographics, from the district population to the city population, the literacy and all is studied and analyzed. Human Development Index. All the indices are compared first with the district, then with the state, and analyzed what is lacking in the city. So general inequality, child development, malnourishment, all those parameters are considered, so they can help in having the proposals in the master plan. So these are the layers. I'll just go through. Each layer has been analyzed and inferences and observations are written down. Yeah. So the existing land use and the proposed land use. So this is the Basveshwar statue. So each of the 19 layers are analyzed. So the natural features. So the city has one huge lake and few nalas. And this lake actually doesn't, the catchment is all been encroached. So Tungabhadra water is left into the lake. So it is not there. Some analysis of the nalas and all. So hierarchy of roads. So national highway and state highway passes through this. Yeah, same. The cross sections of the roads and the current problems faced as observed and told by the public. So nodes and landmarks from the image of the city, what they learned. So all the nodes and landmarks are marked. Social structure. So in the old core of the city, we find two different communities staying together harmoniously. And this is the railway track actually, and we do have a Christian community here from the British era because of the railways which was formed there. So each of the things are analyzed. So hierarchy of public spaces. City level, we have the one huge lake and one zoo we have as a national level. Other community level, lot of spaces, and neighborhood level also we have. The analysis of the hierarchy of public space. So cultural roots, layer and analyzed. So we have three Chalukyan, later Chalukyan style of architecture temples: Veerbhadrashwar, Veer Narayan, and Someshwar temple. The students also did typology study to understand the vernacular style of architecture. So the temples, Veer Narayan temple and Someshwar temple, these temples are under ASI, Trikuteshwara temple. All these were documented by the students. So based on the observations and inferences, the student did the SWOT analysis. The SWOT, we all know, that strength, weakness, and opportunities and threats. Based on that, Gadag has a tourism potential, but actually it is not been achieved. Or since it lies on the tour from the, as I told, from Hubli to Hospet, it lies in between. It do has Chalukyan temples and very near to Lakundi also, but that potential has not been tapped. And still it is an agro based society also, because all the periphery still agriculture goes on, and it has a very dense core with market and all. So we identified the strength, weakness, and opportunities, and also the threats. So based on this SWOT analysis, the students formulated the vision and the objectives for the city. So the batch was of 20 to 5 students. So we had divided into five in each group. So we told them to come up with 2 master plans. So this is the first master plan, vision and objectives. Here in the master plan, there will be policies which will not be designed, and rest will be the interventions students who will be designing in detail. See, our school usually, actually, one thing is the whatever the interventions they take should have a certain build form, or should be architectural, like building and all. So that for that reason, the students, what the city needs has by the SWOT analysis, and their object is to fulfill the list. These are the interventions done by the students. So this is the other master plan. They identified the problems faced by the citizens. We also interviewed the municipal councillors, the authorities, everybody, taking their views for the development of the city. So what are the problems that were identified? Objectives were kept for economical growth, agricultural growth, culture and heritage, and infrastructure. So this is the master plan 2, showing the developments. Nala development is 1. So museums and street for people. So these are the projects in the master plan 2. So this is one of the projects of the student as an intervention and demonstration project. This is a huge market in the heart of the city, Janta Market. So site context, about site, objectives and all. So the existing site conditions, activities were mapped. the intent and strategies, design proposal ideology, design guidelines. So case studies were also done, Panjim market. So this is the design proposal. The area statement. So since the time available for the students is very less, because we consume a lot of time doing the documentation and analysis and all, so most of the demonstration projects or interventions end up at conceptual level only. Yeah, this is the market. Yeah. Some more images of the design. Yeah. So these things will work with the context of the city. We don't know, but yeah. So challenges faced, what we have faced is all we have is 16 weeks of the semester. So it becomes very difficult to conclude the UD studio. As I said, the documentation analysis takes a lot of time. So for intervention and demonstration, the time allotted or left is not sufficient. And what should be the scale of the study area for the UD studio? So we actually call our, the whole subject is called architectural design 8 urban insert, but we take it as an urban studio. And what we are facing problem is that having a build form and architectural project that actually we all talk about public realm and all those stuff. Urban design, we need not build huge structures, but somehow the students, I think we have forced them to build a lot or do architectural projects. So we are facing these challenges. So hope today we can address those. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It was.
Yeah, I think I had to rush. 15 minutes is.
It's okay. I know.
I don't know.
But yeah, indeed, it was a very detailed analysis process at the initial stages.
No, we focused how we take is actually is a miniature version of any urban design studio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All those layers and everything.
Sure.
So there is no new, actually we try to have an urban insert. Here what happens is the context, whatever design studios they are done, already the context is studied and done. So if you try to give them one project as an insert, may not work. But like I mentioned in the earlier only, any architect to be actually, I feel to be a better architect, urban design studio is needed so that social awareness is there.
Exactly.
So I have already experienced that.
Truly
So
agree, sir. Truly agree.
yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.